Good.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up and check. I got the message, homie, get no flexing on me, my eternal call it blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset.
That's a
I
big
had to
ass
put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flowing like butter, my chicken. All of my haters go one of two ways. Really upset and they show some respect. I can't even think about it. I've been known to read about it. No beat around it. Straight to it. No beat around it. Do it for me.
Alright, it's been a hell of a week. Last video you saw we got the first drive and you've seen the spicy colour, but now she's actually together. We've been pumping it this week. As you've seen, we've got it all together and we're here for the tune. The scary kind of final part. There's been a lot of things that had to come together for this moment right now. Currently Friday, we've got test on Monday, we've got livery Tuesday, and then we're heading to World Time Attack Wednesday. So everything's on the line right now for this to come together and work out. A few small hiccups, but nothing crazy. Shout out to JS Performance, been absolutely cranking it this whole week, done some late nights to get her done. We're confident. The NOS is all hooked up, we've got that NOS purge like you've seen. It's Gangster, JB Rolgers, Brenny, Jim Boss, they've all been on it, including the tune yesterday, which was the 34. I don't know if we'll have that vlog out, but let's just say she's spicy with that fresh turbo, smart turbo, which gives me a lot of confidence in this one right here, which is the next size up on the 34. Same literage of a motor, but we got the 2J Spice, fully built, headwork, the lot. I'll go over it in a bit more detail. We've got to get this thing in. It's about to storm, so I'll load her up. We're here at Checker Tuning. Also, shout out to Trent, always fitting us in with the 34. We did the AU last week, and we got the 2JZ Wagz, let alone he's got to organise himself for World Time Attack for Cat's car. But enough talking, let's get her in there. Alright, so there's a Jassy. Couldn't help yourself, huh? Let's come check her out. See how she does.
Too nervous.
Yeah, I'd rather not just stare at my phone waiting for a message or a phone call.
We've obviously gone over this engine a bit, over the build. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it right now and then come back to this point. In this motor, it's a Dyno forged. It's had everything done. We're expecting around 800 HP-ish. The only thing that might restrict it will be the injectors and the turbo being a smaller frame for being super responsive was the plan. So it's we'll start with the turbo, 64, 66 with a twin scroll 1.18 rear. Injectors are 1650. We've got NAS. The internals, they're Dyno, I think they're V2. Definitely need to confirm that one. The balanced crankus, shimless buckets, lightly ported. It's been a while, it's been a long time. Yeah, she's got Kelford cams, 264, 272. It's still got retains VVTi. So we got the adjustable exhaust cam gear as well. Yeah, I don't know, is there anything else?
We've got the oversized valves, shimless buckets, 65 customized head studs.
Yep, the big
strong boy
head
head gasket, grass up, nitrous.
Yeah, we'll get into that, We've got everything there, the suit, everything. It's a KRC power steering pump with Jesse's custom bracketry and things going on. Big Mama alternator. I don't know, what do they call it? The alternator.
Yeah, that's the Rad Industries custom made alternators. They're very cool.
Yep.
It's got built-in self-excite, so all you need is one big battery cable run to it and it does everything. It's rated to like 1,000,000 degrees to still produce
1,000,000 degrees?
like 200 amps under 1,000,000 degrees or something.
Interesting.
It's got like custom meshing around it so rubber can't flick in there for drifting and
real built for drift.
Real cheap.
Yeah, we've got the whole Rad Dan catalogue with these billet water necks and this and that. Yeah, the Ross full dry sump kit.
Yeah, we've got a crankcase pressure sensor so we can see what it's doing, and
yes,
not a whole lot of breathing coming off the motor, just the one port. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that one there into the big thing that holds about 12 litres of oil in total, I think it was.
To the tank, and then the tank breathes to the radium catch can. And
Plasman intake, big Phoenix cooler tucked in there. Nice 100 and what is it? 120 or something mil thickness. Yeah, something like that. 115 maybe. Big boy in there. Jassie's custom piping with his robot welds. K&N filter. Yeah, Altec R35 coils.
Full Mac valves.
Yeah.
Turbo Smart oil pressure rag, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and the fancy brackets. Nice.
Oh, that's the new reg?
Yeah, the P2.
Is this the one that's not released yet?
That's the 34s one.
Oh, well, I took photos of.
The 6-boost manifold T4 twin pulse. We got a Turbo Smart 60mm Big Mama gate, 4-inch dump pipe, 3.5-inch and a big 5-inch dumpy at the back, just after the exhaust. Twin plate MPC clutch, the Quaife QBE 6.9 something, 6-speed sequential, and the Winters diff. Yeah, I think that's everything. Trent, so you ready to send it? You got everything you need now?
Yeah, it's good.
You've lost about 90% of the viewers, but yeah, that's
And I've lost half of my tune time and booked in for an hour. So, but we've got to run this in. It's a brand new engine. We've done a bit of bleeding coolant, this and that. It's driving to the wheel alignment. Marcus has fully dialed this thing in. I'm glad it was pretty close. There's a little bit of an issue. My guard on the left might be a little bit lower because the diff was binding up a slight bit, so put the heights off. But anyway, tell us about running in a motor, because I feel like everyone has different opinions on it. And it sounds like it's changed over years. Controversial.
Yeah, well, this is my take on it, and what a lot of the engine builders that are providing engines to customers that then get us to tune them. So probably two trains of thought on this. Like, half of the guys will say, look, I want you to come in, tune it up on gate pressure, keep the RPM limit, let's say it's capable of 8,000, keep it at 6,000, maybe 14 pounds of boost, give it back to the customer and get them to do, 500, 600, 700 Ks and then come back and lean on it.
Yeah.
I can understand that, because a lot of these guys have a lot of money invested in stuff. Some of these guys are giving warranty, like most performance shops don't give a warranty, but some of these guys do. Yeah. So if it's got a water leak or it's got a oil leak or something like that.
Yeah, loose line, and it gives them the chance to rectify all that.
100%, because you're not sort of raping on it straight away. Whereas the other guys, there's quite a lot of them that do race engines and stuff like that, are like, get it in, bed your rings on the dyno. So what we do is we set it up, we vary load, put a little bit of boost in and out of it, keep on top of oil temps and all that sort of stuff, and just get the rings bed in. Then we'll let it cool down. If it's got running oil, then we'll drop that out, put the synthetic stuff in it, and then just get to it. And then you just work your way up, because by the time you get to the higher boost stuff and the higher load stuff, like, it's ready to go. It's not uncommon for us to, on 500-600 kilowatt engines, to actually, like we did last night, like literally start it, run it, drop the running oil out of it, put the good oil in it, finish the tune in one session.
Yeah, we've done it a few times with the barrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've done that with the barrow Wagz. No issues, just straight into it, send it, good to go. But what's my warranty, Jess?
Yeah, there's a driveway guarantee.
What's the JS Performance warranty?
Once you left the driveway.
We've got a fair bit of data on this, so we'll keep on top of it. Like, we've got EMAP, we've got oil pressure, and obviously crankcase pressure, and all the fuel pressure monitoring and stuff that we need.
All the Haltech goodies. I forgot all the Haltech stuff. She's running on the brains of the Haltech Nexus R5, and the most important part for me is UC10 dash. All right, let's get to it. Let you do your thing, better in, and then send it.
Check timing, and then we'll make some noise.
And I'm hungry for some food as well, so. Before he gets into it, he's just said the timing, but I forgot to mention we've got the radium fuel cell. It's all covered up now with Jassie's nice little dildo P-tube thing. And so it's a radium 23 litre 3-pump hanger. Do you remember what pumps are in it?
So
the biggest.
Twin 525s.
Twin 525 and a smaller pickup. To Infinity supplied the Nitrous Express kit. She's running 22 thou jets. Direct port nitrous. Forgot to mention that too. That's your purge thing. What's this one do? That's solenoid that controls it. Sprayer in there. Yeah, I've got much to learn about NOS. Trent knows about it a little bit. Also,
and it's got purge.
It's got purge. Ooh. Straight out here. And yeah, if you haven't seen the build at all, if this is your first video, she's also obviously remount rad. Got the perspex all around, that's what we got in. Got all this rear section looking spiced. There's the diffus, big 5-inch KAR signature Canon. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. The amplifier, the eardrum exploder on the launch control. Trent's gonna love setting that up. Get the flame mode on, need it all. Yeah, so the big Phoenix rear rad, keep everything away from the front, and yeah, plan is to do collapsible rear end eventually, don't know when. Got a few events this year and then we'll do refining next year. Jesse's done an okay job back here, looks pretty nice. Can't give him too much, tune's not done yet. Oh, the dash though, oof, can't get over it, only just got that in there. Had to do some modifying, shout out Mako Motorsport. Does the full surround. Fortunately, the cage, it fouled at the back because it had a, I don't know, the setup it had to have some supports for the steering column we've got there. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with, honestly, how snug it fits and nice and central, and got the Quaife gear selector up there, and I'm pretty sure that's temp, isn't it, for the box temperature on there as well, so you can keep an eye on that. Still haven't set up any of the gauges and this and that, it's just on the factory. What it comes with, we'll play with that later. Not important right now. The keypad's all set up with our buttons. Got the adjustable boost. Trent just set up the 3 settings on that. Start and stop in the corner. The anti-lag. I don't know what engine pump does. Oh, that must be water pump, I'm guessing. This on the wagon we just play with RPM, but you can use that, the mushroom, for whatever you want. We got our wipers. Pretty sure the reset is for any fault codes or overrides for issues like over temp, a NOS purge, NOS arming. I still don't even know what NOS arming means or does.
So it will just run turbo, and then if you activate the nitrous, then it'll activate all the inputs that it uses to then.
So it's just nitrous is on. I get it. That makes sense. I think launch, I normally use I think they're 2 different. So that's off throttle anti-lag. That's what that one is actually. Off throttle anti-lag. Launch control, that's what I use for the pops and bangs, and actually use it for anything in particular. It's more just it's a certain limiter for the RPM, and we just make it do big flames and noises. Low beam thermometer. Gotta guessing that's the thermo fan. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought it said thermometer. What's that? Left and right turn and hazards. There you go. You can copy my setup if you want. I quite like it. We're out of fuel. Quick fuel, see if you can get it right. Huh? Cracker. Nah, just crack it. I reckon you just crack it.
It's cranking, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely going. Oh! Nah, she's full, Coco. She's full.
3 hours later.
So I missed a couple of runs. Finished the run in somewhat, yeah. And now we just did a little just
breathed on the throttle and did 470 kilowatts.
470 kilowatts.
780 meters tall.
True.
Breathed on it.
There we go. Good timing. Oh, come on. Every time I go to film dogs. Yeah, make some power.
The next day.
Alright, so we're back. We actually had a day in between, so we've actually drained all the fluids, checked everything. She's good to go. Fresh fluids, fresh coolant. Had to change the coolant temp sensor because that was reading wrong, so that was wigging us out. It seemed like the radiator was hot, but the engine wasn't, so it made no sense.
Yeah, we're using a Bosch combo sensor, which uses an adapter from an M10 to a 1.8, and temp sensors need to be in the flow of things like air temp and coolant temp. So they don't work that great. Works fine on the barrel Wags, not on this. And Trent's had issues with it before as well, so we put a normal Raceworks coolant temp sensor in the Rad Industries coolant outlet, and she's all in the flow of the coolant. So
Is that out of engine? That's coming out of the engine. Nice.
Catch can's also not venting in the cabin anymore.
Yeah, it was a bit of an oversight. We thought like our little sealed box with the dry sump tank and all that. We had the catch can in there, so it was a nice short line, and then yeah, realised pretty quick that it stinks out the whole cabin of just 85 fumes. So we ran the vent to a bulkhead back into the engine bay, so it's a nice little filter in the bay. The transmission getting comfy, sort of run through the RPMs, looking pretty good now. We almost went to 8k then. RPMs are climbing.
Feed it. Turn the gas
Look at that.
Turn the gas on.
Look at that graph. The other one's just like going straight up. What boost we at? It's changing to anything. 525 kilowatts.
Yeah, he's not falling off.
And 700 newton meters. What were we saying? Oh yeah, so you'll notice there's some trims on here now finally, because we got the test on Monday. It's now Saturday. And that's kind of all the little things we've done. So yeah. And there's a Bucks next door. G'day, mate. That's a Ben Venice. Oof, today on the menu, food review, carbonara. A bit of a risky one on the Uber Eats. But I had to, I need it. Tune in food, got the premium table. It's flame time, everyone. I can't see it on camera. There she is. Down at Calder today for some testing. It's a beautiful day. Sorry I didn't film anything last night. I was getting super late, and we ran till like 2 a.m. so I just got sick of filming run after run, and yeah, Trent was getting in the zone, so I just wanted to let him do his thing. Worked with him. We had amazing results, so great night. Thanks so much to Trent for squeezing it in on his weekend, and getting it done and staying till late. Huge shout out, Checker Tuning. Make sure you hit him up if you want your car to be absolutely dialed with no issues whatsoever. So, a few little things we've got to make note of. What power it made in the end. We ran out of injector and we ran out of turbo, which both of these things we could definitely foresee coming. But we made 610 or 605 real kilowatt, which is just over the 800 horsepower mark. 950 newton meters of torque. Torque curve is just vertical and absolutely loves it. So 8,200. We tried to up it a bit. We can rev it to 9. We revved it to 8.5 as a test, and it spat the belt. So something to just look into there with the belt. So we've kept it down at 8.2 for now. We're just going to get this test out of the way and make sure it's good. There's no real reason, because it definitely drops off from the back pressure and that turbo right at the top. So it's kind of useless at that point anyway. Super stoked with all that. He's also set up the launch control and off-throttle anti-lag, just like the barrel Wagz. So it hits 12 PSI in between shifts, or when you come off throttle, which will just hold it on boost for power into the next gear. So should just be able to pluck gears. Quick rundown of the actual graph. As you can see, it's just boom on the torque up to 950, and that's all before 4,000. That's just like 3,800 peak torque. And here you can see the bit of a drop off, which I honestly like. Super interested to see how it drives. This is the graph. I'll see if I've got the picture or the video of the comparison, but the barrel Wagz does exactly the same thing. And instead of blowing through the tires and too much wheel speed and power, it actually starts to grip up the top. So yeah, same thing here, just keeps climbing. This is 28 PSI in the end. So Trent got the boost pretty well controlled. We had to change from a 4-port to the 3-port, but he's managed to get it super consistent. 28 PSI, 28 PSI. Just loving life. There you go. And I should mention also, we didn't need to use the NOS in the end because it's so responsive. If you use NOS here, it'll just blow through the tires. You won't be able to get any grip off the line. Up here, I think is danger zone. So it's not really, we don't really need any more. For now, we're just going to leave it. We just get the purge for days. Super stoked with this outcome. Yeah, so we got the 34 as well, the test. She made 570 raw kilowatt, and that Turbo Smart 6262. We've got the 6466 on the barrel Wagz. 0.82 rear on that. 1.18 twin scroll on that. So make sure you subscribe right now so you see the next videos coming up of this hectic road to world time attack, and testing these cars is going to be a super fun day. See you on the next one.